Hey friends, I'm happy you're here. Let's go on another adventure together. Welcome to Funeralopolis, Last Days. This is a horror game about a city that hasn't had sunlight in months. We play as a character who lives in an apartment that they haven't left in a very long time. But strange things have been happening outside the apartment, and that's where our story begins. Before we get started with the game itself, though, I have a quick reminder for all of you. The world is a much better place with you in it. You do have something positive to contribute. You do have something special to bring to the table. You have to remind yourself of that as much as possible because it's easy for the world around us to make us forget, to make you think that you're just another piece of this meaningless puzzle. It's not true. It's never been true. And I refuse to believe that we aren't all special in our own way. I think it's worth reminding ourselves of these things because it's so easy for the things that make us special to just fall to the wayside, to get into this loop of just work, home, bills, repeat. Do not allow yourselves to let go of those passions and special interests you have. I promise it's worth it. I love you all and I hope you're safe. With that being said, this is Funeralopolis, Last Days. Okay, here we go. Day 1. Let's see. This is the city with no sunlight. Or at least it hasn't had sunlight in months. Huh. The clouds just won't go away. Yeah, so apparently according to the description of the game, these clouds rolled in. They rolled in. They rolled in. And then they never went away. It's kind of interesting how that works, and I guess weird things are happening. Everybody's in a panic. So what do? Clouds are getting thicker every day. We haven't seen much sunlight in months. I would say you haven't seen any, but that's just me. News broadcast marks the 45th day of intense sky cloudiness. People are advised to stay indoors and don't leave their windows open, as the air can have a negative effect on the lungs, scientists say. We still don't know the source of the city's air pollution, but the right people are working on the problem. For now, all we can do is to stay calm and use the time spent indoors to take care of those closest to us. For now, the closest thing for me is this plant in the corner of the room. So this is someone who is basically isolated. They don't live with friends or family. Church's private frequency. Had another confrontation in one of the closed sections of the factories. What? 2 of our people injured. Severity of injuries is mild and non-life-threatening. Church's private frequency. 5 quarantine factory workers have been compromised. 1 suffered fatal injury. Requesting 2 emergency trains to help with the cleanup of the biohazard related to the aftermath of the incident. We can't determine the type of hazard we're dealing with. Approach the scene with caution. Ugh. I'm getting hungry. It's dinner time after all. So, anyone else suspicious? I am. The church's private frequency. Wait, have we been, like, spying on them? What is this? Picture of a ship? Bunch of papers laying around. March 1983. The move revealed some curious equipment needing repair that got my attention. I prepared a list of the needed parts that needed to be bought. Things needed: a new apartment, new bedding, replace the bathtub. This looks just like a personal list. Sort out this year's papers by Sunday. Previous overseer left the office in shambles. The estate council needs the documents to be sorted out till the next meeting. I don't know if I'll manage to do it on time. I imagine this job would involve working with the terminal in much bigger capacity than working with people. I also never got to meet the previous overseer. They resigned quickly and with no notice. The council cannot seem to get in touch with them to this day. What is this? This is our character's private journal? Buy a newspaper. There was talk at today's estate council meeting about some sort of accident in the mines. I need to go out and buy a newspaper because apparently too much of my attention was taken up with recent repair projects. I managed to read multiple newspapers describing the accident, and it seems that it's the most talked about thing in the city. The whole thing seems very sketchy. There still hasn't been any official report that would describe the situation in more detail. People are saying that the church is way too involved with the incident and is suppressing much of the information. I wonder if the rumors are true. So somehow we managed to gain access to the church's private radio, and we've been spying on them, I guess. I have an idea how to get more info about the accident. The church is using a special transmitter and a hidden frequency for confidential communication, and I think I can figure out how to construct a receiver that's compatible with my machinery. Gonna get the missing parts tomorrow. I managed to figure out the construction of the transmitter, and I'm 90% confident it will work. Unfortunately, I can't test it right now, as there seems to be no traffic this late at night. Catch up on work. The receiver is working. I haven't picked up any relevant or important info yet, but it might be a good idea to start transcribing what I hear from now on. The thought hadn't occurred to me till now, but is what I'm doing right now even legal? Probably not. New tenant is moving into apartment number 24. From what I've been told, it's supposed to be some young lad of college age. I hope he won't cause much trouble around here. With most of the staff ill, I have to deal with the cleanup of this flat myself. I don't have time for this. So, people are getting sick, I imagine, from the clouds. I'm now suspicious of these even being clouds. They don't look like clouds to me, but whatever. Could be an art direction thing. I cannot focus on work. The backlog of documents keeps piling up, but the only thing on my mind is the radio. First attempt at transcribing what I picked up today. Unfortunately, it was nothing interesting, just idle banter between the crew. I need to come up with a better system to only note the important things. May 83. I was able to hear a few conversations about the mining zone that was flooded back in April. It seems that the church is unofficially calling the liquid the soup. Apparently it's because the thing is unusually thick in consistency, has a dark color, and a strong smell. It sounds different than what was described in the newspapers. Some churchmen are even comparing the liquid to thickened blood. The rest of the text is illegible. I spilled my coffee all over the notebook because one of the residents decided to scare me with a doorbell. They even complained about me not being in my office during work hours. Thankfully, I managed to take care of the catastrophe quickly and not much of my notes were lost. I cannot write on this. They were discussing I think talking about the damage paper. They were discussing the quarantines in the factories today. To sum up what I was able to hear, it's very bad. If someone wasn't released in the first week, there's apparently little to no chance of them leaving the quarantine. The situation seems very serious, but I don't know any details as to why. I only know that it has some connection to the soup. What exactly? I have no idea. I really wonder what the exact statistics are. Which group is larger? How many residents of this building are not coming back here? Okay. Wow. So that just dropped a huge amount of information on us. We have been spying on the church because we think that they are connected to this somehow. We know they're connected to what happened in the mines, and maybe the mines is connected to this. The soup, like thickened blood, and people that go into quarantine, if they're there for more than a week, they're not coming back. Something fishy's going on here. For sure. Newspaper. Voice of the city. Increasing number of KWIM Huta Grobno mine plant. I think that's the city. Mine plant workers sent home over recent incident in factory area. Their identities remain classified. The official ruling of the Mine Council announced on June 10th. Resumption of mining work in eastern sectors. In order to reduce the losses caused by the stagnation in the factory mining area, the city government has decided to resume mining operations in the eastern region. Of course, typical corporate stuff. This area was estimated to be the most stable and safe for workers. Other areas are under evaluation. It will fly to the recently discovered third moon of Mars, Harmony. The probe was launched from neutral no man's land. Residents of the nearby town of this city could see a streak trailing behind the flying satellite in the night at 9:33. See what? We haven't even seen the sun in months. Good point. Good point. One thing I do like about our character is we're in a terrible situation right now, right? We're stuck in this apartment complex. It's very easy to become depressed, but look at us. We're putting ourselves together. We're controlling what we're able to control. And this is actually something we can all do in our regular lives. Even when you're down you know, depressed. It's very important to continue to do the parts of our routine that we can control, even when we're in a situation that seems seemingly out of our control. It, you know, it helps. It really does. Okay, this bathroom is disgusting. Actually, no, it's not that bad. It's just the lighting. Yeah, it's a fine bathroom. It's an old school vacuum. Oh. And another bathroom. Gloomy outside. This is all we have to look forward to. This is our calendar. Okay. Nothing. Nothing on the whole calendar of any interest. Can't have coffee without it. Oh, oh, oh! What was that supposed to happen? I think this is a glitch because it still says the pot's on the stove. All right. Well, it's definitely going to be cooked, that's for sure. And what is this here? Don't throw away the Huta Express. Central mine flooded. An underground source of an unidentified liquid was discovered while working at that city's deepest open pit mine, Centrum, Grobno. The thick, rust-colored substance flooded the bottom of the mine in less than an hour, and it appears that the liquid level is gradually rising. Initial estimates by the research staff of the Church of Faith and Enlightenment say the water source is highly contaminated and poses a potential health risk. Work at the mine is suspended until further notice. Okay, that's not really any new information for us. Soup's on! Time to eat! Yum! The dinner that we just put directly onto the stove burner. Yum. That was actually a really funny glitch. I should check the radio after dinner. I don't want to miss anything interesting. So this is where we're just not leaving this room? People? Oh, I don't like this. Horror games with peepholes. Good God. I feel like that's going to be terrifying. So there are people out there talking, though. All right, let's go ahead and listen to the radio. Beautiful. Church's private frequency. Reporting from Sector 02, the mining hull. Today we recorded a sudden increase in the unidentified liquid that's been filling the mine. Caught some of the crewmen off guard, they came into contact with the substance. We did preliminary cleanups and followed the latest draft of procedures. They should be arriving at HQ's medical ward on the next incoming team. Take care of them. There are also new samples of the soup arriving on the same train. They were taken today after the sudden rise. I think I saw some of its surface move today. Although I wish it were only my imagination. Reports from the mines are becoming more and more concerning as the days go by. What are they covering up? It was moving? What is the suit? What is the suit? And what does it have to do with this? Well, I think it's time we get some shut-eye. A crack in the wall? Where? In the kitchen? Painting of flowers. Cracked wall. What the hell? I can't see through the hole. It's pitch black. Is this one of the abnormal things churchmen were talking about on the radio? I need to see if the wall on the other side is broken too. It should be visible from the hallway staircase. There's a Silent Hill 4, a giant hole to another realm is gonna pop up. All right. Overseer's office. My office, I haven't been there for some time. I don't need to go in there for now. Yeah, we haven't been working. We've been listening on the radio. Well, this whole floor is done. Also, shout out to the mirrors, to the mirrors actually working in this game. I think they were out talking earlier. Okay, whatever. All right, let's see. Look at the wall. I can't see anything weird from this side. It's getting late and I'm tired. I'll figure something out tomorrow. Hey, Overseer. What you doing here? Admiring the walls? Hello, Adam. I'd really appreciate it if you didn't sneak up on people like that. Huh, sure. Is there anything going on, or... No, not really. It's nothing you have to worry about. Uh-huh. If you say so. Why did that interaction feel a little strange? Okay. Weird guy. I think I can go to sleep now. Can I check the people? Nope. Okay. Bedtime for Bonzo. It's not like I'll do anything with the hole today. Might as well try to contact somebody tomorrow. I hope it won't get worse at night. Famous last words. That was me with my fever last week. Hope it won't get worse at night. That didn't happen. Something must have woken me up. I should check what it was or I won't be able to fall asleep again. Hello? Light switch not working? Huh. Is that Adam? Looking out the window? Someone's at the end of the hallway. But why? What are you looking at? Adam? Adam? Is something going on? You tell me. I was smoking on the balcony when I heard something going on this side of the building. So I come to check, and what do you know? The church shows up. They went to one of the blocks. The church? What are they doing here? Beats me, they arrived like about 30 minutes ago. A lot of them too, all geared up and stuff. Then the residents started coming out, suspicious as hell if you ask me. Very suspicious indeed. Check it out for yourself. Why is the church here? Oh, wow, that looks gorgeous. The lighting is fantastic. What is the church doing? Are they bringing people out of quarantine? Huh. Bunch of people on the bus. Are they letting people on the bus or off the bus? That's a lot of people outside. It looks like the whole building is out. Yeah, seems like it. And they're all loaded on into the trains. What must have happened there? They're being loaded onto the trains. I wonder, I wonder if we'll hear about this in the news, you know? Oh, I really don't think so. But we'll see tomorrow, I guess. All right, we got to go back and listen to that radio. What is going on with the church and this liquid? Okay, well. Maybe I can... Huh, okay, here's the church's private frequency. Got almost everyone out. We're in the process of identifying residents and relocating them to HQ. They're taking people that live here and bringing them back to their headquarters? 2 trams are already on their way, 3 more to go. Source is in the basement. We'll probably need another team to secure it. The source. I'll give you an update after all the residents are out. What is happening? What do you guys think that the soup is? What are your guesses at this point in the video? before you finished it? I'm curious. I hope I'll be able to fall asleep again. Let's see. Day 2. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we don't have... Did that get worse? The hole's still here. I think I can hear some sound coming from it. I'm not sure. Okay. Morning coffee. Coffee. No milk in the fridge, unfortunately. So we're just drinking it straight up. Okay. Well, let's go have another look-see. Did I add to my notebook? No, I did not. Okay, let's check the radio. News broadcast. Trouble arising near the city borders. Due to the ongoing conditions in the city, many of the people decided to leave. However, this has become severely difficult in recent days. The trains and trams leaving the city are overcrowded, and the infrastructure is simply unable to keep up. Waiting times have become unbearably long, and some trains don't arrive at all. Those who decided to leave on foot are facing at least a 2-day hike to the nearest city. It's not an easy journey to make for those who undertake it unprepared. Overcrowded trains or a long hiking trip? No thanks. But that's just what the news is telling us. Here we go. Here's the one we want to see, the church's private channel. Reporting 1 fatality. The guidelines we received have proven insufficient. I understand they are subject to constant change, but they have now failed us. They didn't prepare us for the event that transpired. Please update them as soon as possible to prevent further endangerment of our crewmates' lives due to these avoidable mistakes. From now on, all marked buildings confirmed to show dangerous activity must be placed under mandatory lockdown. Relocate all uncompromised residents immediately. Let them take their valuables. There's a chance they won't have anything to return to. Okay, so something is happening to these buildings. They're talking about a source. And then the buildings are being placed on lockdown. All of the residents forcibly moved to HQ, it seems. Can my apartment be marked because of the thing in the kitchen? It doesn't look that serious, but maybe I should take another look at it. Well, it's a giant hole that just formed that you can't even look through. Is it really that serious? It's just emitting some sound. But that's not a normal thing at all. It doesn't look like something that would warrant a liquidation of the whole building. I can always try to record it to determine whether it's dangerous or not. Just need to pick up some equipment from the living room. Okay. What? Oh, microphone. Okay, take the recorder. Okay. Go back to the kitchen. Who's this? Got this thing from my grandma. Okay. Thanks, Grandma. All right. Okay, I got almost everything set up. I'm only missing a cable. There should be one in my office in the hallway. There I am again. I'm gonna check the peephole. Oh. Okay. Hello. Oh. How's it going, Miss Klimek? Hello there, I haven't seen you in a while. Good day, Mrs. Klimek. I see you're stepping in for the janitor today as well. Ha, what more is there to do for such an old lady like me? Who knows when our janitor will come back, poor guy. How are you holding up? Oh, I'm getting by, no reason to worry there. Just getting a little bored, as Heinrich is asleep most of the day. I wonder if, something's wrong. What is that noise? Adam blasting music again. As long as no one complains, I really don't mind. What is that white rectangle on the wall? Wait, where? What white rectangle? I don't see it. Huh. Down there? Like that right there? Huh. I wonder what that is. Why do I have a mechanic to check my watch? Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and grab the cables. Cables. The sound of this clock's alarm will one day give me a heart attack. Oh, yeah. I know that feeling. Thought I heard something. Cables. I forgot where it said they were. Only missing a cable, one by my office in the hallway. Okay. By your office, which is right here, right? Or by my office in the hallway. Oh, this hallway. Gotcha. All right. And here's the terminal, binders, filing cabinet, box with cables. There we go. Terminal used to access all the important data related to this block's management. It's a privilege to have access to such complicated and powerful machines. I wouldn't be allowed to use it if it wasn't for my job. Well, oh, here we go. A little more info. Apartment rental payment booklet. This is Adam Kruk. Monthly amount of rent not registered. All payments are waived for the duration of the environmental emergency. Okay, well, here's his information there. And here's the terminal. Only to be used by dedicated personnel. I love these drawings of it. What is that noise? Is there something going on? I can hear unknown voices coming from the hallway. Maybe it'll be best to just wait this out here. A lot of obituaries have piled up over the past few months. Good Lord. I can't tell what it is. It just sounds like gibberish, but I guess it's not something that our character recognizes, so they're a little paranoid? Wait till they go away, okay. Just sounds like they're talking and maybe moving around. But I can't hear what they're saying. Yeah, it's not something you can make out. Church tram is here. That can't be good. Oh! The church tram. And you're from the church. I'm the representative of the church's scientific division. You're this building's overseer, I presume? Yes, that's me. Hello. Good. We'll have to take a look at the terminal's records. Of course, take whatever you need. We will. Say, have any of the residents reported anything unusual happening around the building recently? Oh. What to do? What to do? You know what? I'm gonna tell her. I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to. I just want to see what happens. Yes, there's something abnormal happening around. Elaborate. In my apartment, there is, well, come and see for yourself. I guess we can see what they think about this. And so the churchman came to your apartment. What they saw seemed to greatly alarm them. It was a good call to tell them, you think? There was also something else that caught their attention. The recording equipment. Oh, your eavesdropping of their channels has been found out. Yeah, I don't know why you didn't think that was gonna happen. Normally you'd be arrested for that. But your technical skill seems to be more important for them. You were given an offer. Declining is not an option. So do we work for the church now? Not that it really mattered. It all happened too quickly. That's her husband she was talking about. The residents weren't evacuated in time. What is it? And they were in the heart of it all. What is that? Doomed. All we do is see its shadow? You were safe in the church HQ when it happened. Not that any of your actions would have changed anything. Just the guilt remains. Well, it was a good choice to make. No way. No way that is the ending we want. Okay, this time we are gonna keep it to ourselves. There's nothing that I know of, and it's not like they'd tell me if anything worrisome happened. Oh? Aren't you the overseer? I got this position not so long ago. The residents don't trust me yet. I see. Shame. More work for us. One of my men will stay here to take the data from the terminal. We'll be back in a few days to do a more thorough search of the whole building. Mandatory, just so you know. Sure. Thanks for the heads up. Why does the church get this much authority? That's ridiculous. There's the tram. I can barely tell apart the day from night. Your help is not needed anymore. Thank you for your cooperation. Right. I'm here to collect the data from the terminals. If you have anything to report, please take it to the other crew members. Okay. Is something the matter? Do you have anything unusual to report? What kind of unusual are you looking for exactly? I'm afraid I cannot share this information with you. If you encounter anything out of the ordinary in the near future, please contact the church directly. Sure. And they're looking at Mr. and Mrs. Klimak's apartment. The church is talking to Mr. and Mrs. Klimak. I hope it's nothing serious. Yeah, but he hasn't been doing well. He's been sleeping all day. And we know there's something wrong based on the bad ending. Here's Adam. Hey, Overseer. I saw the lead church lady come into the office. Do you know what's really going on here? Is this just a regular checkup, or... Sorry, Adam. I'm afraid I know nothing more than you right now. Bummer. I'll just wait and ask her myself, I guess. Don't know what that white rectangle is, but maybe it is because the building's condemned, according to the church. All right. Let me go ahead. Can I look through the people? No. Okay. Let's record. Cables need to be plugged in. There. Okay, it's all set up and ready to record. It should give me some time to pick up the sounds. I'm getting hungry, too. Okay, grab something quick from the fridge. What do I have here? Sandwich! Yesterday's sandwiches from the cafeteria. They're starting to get pretty nasty, but I'm not about to let food go to waste right now. Ugh. Okay. Nothing left to do. Wait for the recorder to do its thing. It will be better if I don't go into the kitchen for the time of the recording. I wonder if there's anything going on the radio. I also hope the churchmen haven't done much damage to the office. Yep, I doubt that. Let's listen in. Oh, here we go. Pawn to H6. Pawn 2D to 4D. Are they playing chess? Knight from H8 to F6. They're playing chess over the radio? I don't want to listen to that. Huh. I can always update my notebook with new developments to pass the time. Okay. We can do that. I actually keep a notebook for my content stuff and write in it all the time. Ideas, lists, all sorts of things. The recording should be ready now. Oh yeah. I guess this is nighttime? It all looks the same. It's done. Let's see. See what we got? What? What's happening? Bed. I need to lay down. I'm about to throw up. Should I go to the bathroom and throw up? I'm gonna hold on. Let this all just end. Is this what's happening to Mr. Klimek? What is going on? Did we hear something we weren't supposed to? And it's driven us mad or something? Wait a minute. Doesn't this look like... This looks like a red version of the clouds that are in the sky right now. So what does that mean? Whoa. Our hand? Oh no. Do we reach inside that thing? Bloody floor. This needs to be cleaned up ASAP. The sounds are gone? I don't want to touch it. Do I have like a mop bucket or something? Blah, blah, blah. Cleaning supplies. Do we have any? Really need to shower, but I should clean up the blood in the kitchen first before it totally dries. So... with what? Oh no, my hand's still there. I'm just covered in blood for some reason. Alright, so... where are my cleaning supplies then? Let's listen in. Just in case. Nothing. Maybe it's out there. Okay, no one's there. Oh! A leaflet. Church of Faith and Enlightenment. Citizen, make it easy for the staff to work on maintaining security. Cooperate with church staff inspecting the building where you live. Report any past stay in the industrial factory area. Report any observed abnormal or unexplained events that you may have trouble explaining. Unannounced visual changes in your residential building. Sudden efflorescence of mold. Sounds of unidentifiable origin. Persistent and unprecedented skin lesions. Oh dear. If in doubt, ask facility staff. Working with the church staff helps keep your neighborhood safe. Again, how does the church have this much authority? Hallway's empty. Where are my cleaning supplies? Needs to be... oh, right in front of me. And this is my blood? Ugh, so now what? Shower? Get all the blood off of me. The red is not coming off. Is my hand just like this now? I don't know what it is, but I don't feel any pain. So now I just have a red hand? Alright, we gotta get a glove for that. What now? Oh! I should see who this is. Mr. Nita? What can he want right now? Yes, is something the matter? Mr. Nita, did something happen? Yes, there's a problem. A light at the end of the hallway. It's not working and sparks come out when you turn it on. Janitor's not here. Can you fix it? Can't you just not turn it on until the janitor shows up? No. Speaks can cause fire and that would be bad. Okay. Sparks can cause fire. The red text leads me to believe that something has happened to him. It's your job to take care of the problems here. Yeah, I'll do this. Just give me a moment. Good. I can't go out like this. I can cover my hand with the bandage from the bathroom cabinet. Okay. Bathroom cabinet. I guess he meant the other bathroom cabinet. Well, how do I look? Yeah, it's fine. Oh, Mr. Klimek. Hello, Mr. Klimek. Good morning. Was that Mr. Nita at your door? I haven't seen that guy in ages. Yes, that was him. I tried knocking on his door, but he always ignored me. He hasn't been the same since he was dismissed from factories a month ago. There we go! He's... The thing has had some sort of effect on him, whatever that is, the soup. Oh well, maybe he'll come around in time. Okay, light at the end of the hallway. Right there. Yeah, I guess it got damaged pretty bad. I have tools in my office. Okay, well, they certainly took the stuff off my desk. The files are gone. Terminal used to access the important stuff. I hope the church didn't mess with it too much. Okay, toolbox. And let's go fix it. Damage to the cable doesn't seem to be that severe. Quick fix should be enough to keep it steady for now. Now to see if the lamp itself got damaged. We ran out of light bulbs a while ago and still didn't get the delivery. So what do I do? Oh! What is your problem? Mr. Nita, that was highly inappropriate. Nice bandage. Just wanted to see. See what? What happened to your hand? That's no concern of yours. I'll be going now. See you in hell. Is his neck red? Yeah. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Now I can read this one. New underground power station commissioned. The third innovative underground power station was commissioned on May at 8:34 p.m. Excess energy extracted from this highly impressive source will be made available to nearby friends beyond the no man's land border. Incessant cloudiness. The alarming appearance of flurries of rusty rain, with the first rainfall occurring Monday, 18th of May. Hudo Grobno reaches record population number. It is now over 12 million inhabitants, gaining the status of an autonomous megacity. People from all over Europe and even the whole world come to Hudo Grobno City. There will be no shortage of space for anyone, says the Minister for Infrastructure. Designs for the new housing estates have been approved and work is scheduled to begin soon. And then missing mine workers is the next thing. Oh, looks like a bunch of people are getting the church flyers. Oh. Someone died. It is with deep regret that we inform you that on May 13th, 1983, our beloved husband, father-in-law, and uncle died at the age of 41. Funeral, okay, it says funeral. Interesting. And I guess that's like a regular occurrence now, is these... obituaries. Hey, Adam. Hey, Overseer, I kind of overheard your conversation a bit. What was that creepy old guy about? I don't really know. I guess that's his mental health getting worse at the current situation. Probably doesn't help. Uh-huh. I haven't seen the guy leave his apartment since he came back, even to get any food from the cafeteria or anything. Good to know he's not dead, I guess. Is Mr. Nita bothering you in any way? If the noises are too much of a nuisance, I can maybe talk to him about it. The noises? What noises? The guy is dead quiet to the point that I thought he, died. His apartment kind of stinks, I guess, if you get too close to his door, but you won't hear any noise complaints from me. Oh. Okay. Right. I should put the toolbox away. Okay. Get back to what we were doing. with the church. Check that radio. News station. We've received disturbing reports of a gruesome incident happening on Balaskina Street. Details are sparse, but it appears there has been a rather bloody accident in the neighborhood. Huh? That's my street. I should go out on the balcony and see. Hold on. There's got to be more church stuff. No? Good God. Oh. And the church are there investigating, of course. Who is that? Is the world ending? Crowd's attention is now split between the bloodbath and the crack on the street. That crack on the street looks a lot like the one in our kitchen. Okay. We gotta have something here. Our broadcast is being postponed due to sudden on-site developments. We'll provide an update on the situation soon. Come on, church. Nothing. What is happening? Okay, there's someone out there. Mr. or Mrs. Beezer? Did something happen? What was that? An earthquake? What's going on? I think so. The street in front of the building is all cracked. Oh God, why is all of this happening? No one really knows, but we're all going through the same thing. Oh, shut up. You're an excuse of an overseer. I can't fathom why out of all candidates the board chose you. You only care about that weird machinery of yours, not about the residents. Why didn't you choose to work at the factories then, huh? Isn't that taking this too far? Commuting to work is too much of a hassle for you? You were probably after the apartment too, so that you could hole up in there for days avoiding everyone else. Sharing spaces with the residents is below you, huh? Miss Beezer, please, that's really uncalled for. You shouldn't be here. Just leave. Okay, well, your rent's doubling. Actually, I don't think I'm in charge of that. Be nice. Be nice. Yes, I'm interested in machinery. Hi, Mrs. Clemick. I'm sorry to say this, dear, but maybe it'll be better if you leave for now. Sorry. Should I? Just up and leave? Is everyone mad at me? Why have I even bothered? The bandage is getting really uncomfortable to wear. Might as well take it off as I don't feel like going outside anymore today. Okay, my hand is still just red. So... okay. Let me put together and give you guys my theory as to what's going on so far and why the church is involved. That mining incident, I think they mined and awakened some being that is likely cosmic in nature and can potentially bring about the end of the world. Its abilities are not... we know it's some giant being, because we saw it in the bad ending, and its abilities are unclear, but it can give people visions, turn them against each other. It seems like it's eldritch in nature if it can do all these things. And maybe that soup is its blood? I have no idea. But they want me to leave. Following the incident on Balaskina Street, we're receiving reports of small earthquakes throughout the city. Cracks as wide as 1 meter have formed in neighborhoods near the factories and mines. Tram services are disrupted by these unusual occurrences, and pedestrians are advised to exercise caution while moving through the city. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere in this state. So was that being something that the church was worshipping, maybe? And they know how to handle it? The guy just wouldn't shut up, and the screaming. I couldn't tell whether he was in pain or just mad. Unfortunately, we didn't get there before he lunged at some random pedestrian. At first, we thought he was covered in blood, which was partly true, I suppose. But when we got closer, we realized it wasn't just blood. His entire body was just red, blood red. We got him transported to the labs. Maybe they'll figure out what's going on. The thing is, when my teammates apprehended him after making contact, their exposed skins showed symptoms of extreme irritation. I really hope it's nothing, but it did not look good. I've had enough of this day. I'm getting really tired and my headache is getting worse. I'd better take some painkillers before this turns into a full-blown migraine. I think the church knows more about this creature, maybe this god, than they're letting on. But, doesn't matter. Let me get some painkillers. Okay. There's my hand. Huh? Someone's there? Hey! I didn't lock the door. Damn. Who would even do something like this? I hope they didn't see my hand. I've had enough of this day. I just want to go to bed. Just missed him. I think it was someone from the church. Now that I think about it, maybe it's better to cover up the hole in the wall for the night. I don't want to repeat what happened today. Nope. Table should be the right size for this. What table? This table? Okay. Plugged it up. To bed we go. Finally. Shouldn't this be day 4? What's going on? Can I turn the lights on? Hello? I can't see anything. Yeah, I can barely make out what's going on. Imagine your face melts down and falls off every day, but you can pick it up and mold it back together. Would you make yourself a new one? How long would it take for you to get bored of repeating the same thing every day? You know, after a while, you stop caring whether your face is there or not. It's easier this way, and it's not like anybody cares. What? You won't have to imagine that now. What? Hello? I don't understand what's happening. What is this? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let's take this one step at a time. This is a guy. We can see that he was sliced on my left, well, the right side of his body. And is that causing him to change? Exposure to whatever this red stuff is that maybe originated from this being. And it's causing him to change. And change. He's red, he's growing an arm. Oh my god. What is this? What is he turning into? It's like these creatures that I can't even make out their forms. Like they're completely abstract. The size of a building? Wait a minute. Are all of the people turning into a creature this size? Is it not just one thing? Insignificant. What did I just stumble upon? Who is this? Disgusting. Get off my bed. It's my bed, my place to rest. You and I are the same, placed at different intervals of time. I don't believe you. You brought it upon yourself. How was I supposed to know it would end up like this? Don't worry. You're welcome to your fate. Don't fight it. I never wanted any of this. It's not about what you want. It's about what you do. It's about what the world does to you. Don't fight it. I will. I don't agree to this disintegration. There's not much you can do now. It'll be okay. It doesn't hurt. You won't be alone. Day 4. What was that? I was like astral projecting? Or seeing what I was becoming? I've likely changed a little bit now. The people that are being quarantined, are they transforming into that stuff? Yep, it's getting worse. I guarantee you my other arm is like that too now. It's getting worse, it's getting worse. I like how they leave enough blanks though where we can still like come to our own conclusions about the specific details about what's going on. Disgusting. Okay, so I look like I might actually be in pain now. Oh, Mrs. Klemick. I can't open the door looking like this. I'll just talk with her through the door. Overseer, please open the door. I can't. Just tell me what's happening. Oh, it's Heinrich. No matter what I do, he's not waking up. He's still breathing, but I can't get through to him. Phone line is busy all the time. I just don't know what to do anymore. I feel so bad for Mrs. Klemick. She's my favorite character in the game. I'm sorry, Mrs. Klemick. I'm afraid I'm in no shape to help. I'm barely able to stand. But what am I supposed to do? Sorry. Oh, we gotta help Heinrich, but I'm sure what's happening to Heinrich is probably what's happening to me as well. We are in no shape, though, to help. That's true. The thing changed. What? What happened to the crack? What happened to our wall? What is going on? Not a good idea to go outside looking like this. That's another entire block of people affected by the recent mass relocations initiated by the church. While their suspicious actions have been kept quiet so far, the citywide scale of the operation made it impossible for the situation to remain hidden forever. Both church officials and the city council currently refuse to provide an official statement. If anyone has been directly affected or has any information, please contact us. The citizens of man, I have such a hard time pronouncing the city name. Huda Grobno deserve to know what's going on. True. We're approaching the building from the anonymous resident report. It's that damn street again. We'll report after the job is done. They're probably after me. That's probably for the better. And just like clockwork, there they are, the church. It's probably the church. Yep. Oh, wow. A bunch of them. It seems to be the leader. Yep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's all happening at once. Our neighbors, like, almost completed his metamorphosis. Oh my god. Yeah, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. The end of the world. This is what the final transformation stage is. Wow. Are you sure about your choices? Wow. I thought the first one was the bad ending. Good Lord. That was probably even worse. Okay, that was a really cool story in a very cool world that left enough up to our own interpretation, I think, to make things really interesting. It seems that during this mining excavation, they uncovered something. And this was all, happening near the factory where a bunch of these workers were affected. What this something is, whether it was an individual being, whether it was this strange liquid that was also maybe technically alive, I don't know. It seems eldritch in nature based on what it's able to do to people, give them visions, change their personality, make them turn against each other, and ultimately make them transform into these beings that result in the end of the world. It's cool seeing all of that unfold, and it makes sense now why the church was involved. Whether or not the church knew about it, whether they were worshiping whatever this thing was, they seem to know the most about whatever this is by far. And I think it adds a very interesting dynamic to the game. It leaves you questioning up until the very end. And the night where you're astral projecting, you're having those visions, you're reading that notebook about what the transformation looks like, it's just so cool. I enjoyed the hell out of this game. I think it's one of the coolest indie horror games I've played this year. And I really appreciate you guys joining me along for the ride. I love you all very much. Please be safe, and I will see you in the next one.